Hey everybody, welcome back to another Steve Z Chronicles. I'm so sorry it's taken me forever to do any sort of videotape, and I apologize for that. And please excuse my mess today. I've got lots of mess out here. It's getting close to spring cleaning time. Waiting for this weather to get just a smidgen warmer in Michigan. If you're from Michigan or Midwest, Northeast, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It's been spitting snow off and on today. Sun came out, wind died down, got a little warmer. Still hoodie weather, but it's doing better. So let me tell you a little bit of backstory about this project that I am bringing you in on about a third of the way through. But I wanted a fishing boat for the summer and didn't have a lot of money, especially with all this crazy stuff in the economy right now with the shutdown and everything's going kind of weird. So you got to kind of conserve your resources. But I knew I could spend a little bit, a couple $100, if I could find a really cheap boat. Super good deal. I was driving down the road the other day and I saw this boat and a trailer sitting out and didn't have a sign on it. I stopped. Actually ended up knowing the guy from back in the day. Ended up talking him down to $400 for the boat trailer and a motor, and that was a pretty good deal. My son went in on it. He had some savings, and I told him, hey, this will be 50% your boat, 50% my boat. And he was all excited about that. He owns share in the boat. He owns stock in the boat. So he was pretty happy about that. But this is it's like a 1950 something. It's a 14-foot deep V. It's a sea nymph, and it's from the 50s. I can't remember exactly. I want to say 1950. Oh, I got it on the paper inside. That's not important. It certainly needs some work, and we're in the middle of that. It had some weird, like, chair things that were, like, built into the boat. We yanked all those out. They had somebody along the way had put, like, anchor stuff in there. I stripped all that stuff down. I redid the oar mounts. It's getting close to dark, so I apologize for the lighting. Redid these on both sides and just started kind of working on little things like that. I redid this hook part up front, and that was kind of just flopping around, and put a new string on there, put a safety chain on there. Had to buy a new roller for the front and the back. Recarpeted the wood bunks, I think they're called, bunks on the trailer. Readjusted these rollers. They still seem to be working okay. I'm gonna oil them. Readjusted them, put some new hardware on a lot of them, put a new roller in the back. So we're pretty much ready to go fishing now. I had to do a little JB weld on the fenders because they were rattling and stuff. But we're pretty close to ready to go fishing with it now. Let me see how messy my barn's not too bad. It's kind of messy, but bear with me. Got this little 6-horse Evinrude here. This thing's so sweet. That's gonna move that thing just perfect. It's not fast, but it'll be. Those are known for being dependable. All of that introduction for the project today, and I'm gonna have to set the phone down here for just a second. But what I'm going for today, I know it's a little chilly to do it, but I'm gonna put some primer paint on the deck. What I did is, there's a cardboard cutout. Yeah, still got the 4-wheeler project waiting on parts. But I did that cardboard cutout, laid it in there, slowly sculpted the cardboard to fit down in. The goal is, excuse the wind, the goal is to go from the back part of this seat all the way to the corner. And I'm assuming there's something was there at one point, some sort of shelving or something, and it's not there now. Screwed that in for some extra support. We're gonna put a couple doors here, so I'm gonna put a couple little flip up doors here. So there is going to be, I'm gonna probably put a little bit of support here for the deck. The deck's 5/8 plywood, so it's pretty sturdy, but I'm gonna put a little bit of support in there so that it doesn't bow or anything. That's the plan right now. It's not gonna be pretty. Paint a little bit on the outside. I'm not going for pretty. I'm going for functional, and going for a boat that we can take out on the lakes around here and catch a mess of panfish and deep fry some of them babies. So I can let you along for the ride today for that. Give me just a second here and I'll get that board on this thing. All right, you can see on this, so the boat, my son's boat, is actually more than 4 foot wide at the bottom. So I had to put two 4x8 pieces together, cut the shape out, and then I have a seam going down the middle, which once I bolt this into the seat, this is bolted down the seam. Everything should shore up, and once I put the carpet on there, I shouldn't see the seam. Hopefully all of that will work as I want it to. But right now, I'm gonna get these, I had to screw through. I'm gonna grind all those off before I paint, just to make sure that they don't stick somebody on the hand. Oh man, gotta remember, safety first. Gotta remember. So the normal thing would have been probably just to get screws that weren't so long. But when you're on a budget, you use the screws you have available. Hi. I found some. I got you on video. You're not gonna stay out here and help me? No, it's totally warm out. So this is called casting deck on a budget. I'm just using some primer. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Primer, interior, exterior primer. Hopefully I'll seal it up enough. I don't care if this thing, I don't need to last forever. I just want to go fishing. Oh yeah, seal it up, man. Just gotta seal it. Fun, right? You getting this? So cool. Huh? Sure you can. Go for it. I'll video you trying. Man, whoo! We'll do a little bit of slow-mo on that. Right there. More. What? More. You need more paint. More paint? Or primer, whatever it's called. That stuff. Just look at him sending it. Oh, don't get it on your coat, dude. Oh. All right, let me give it a whirl. Oh, yeah. This might not be the right way of doing it, but it's okay. I just want to seal it, you know? Totally legit. This is how you're supposed to paint. Every painter that watches this channel will be so mad at me for doing it. I'm just trying to get a good coat. That's all. That's all. Look, it's okay. Totally legit. Here. I think this is the only way you're supposed to do it. Oh yeah, this is good. That's how you do it right there.
Wait, what is this sealing for?
Water seal, basically. Just trying to seal it so that...
So it doesn't leak?
No, well, just trying to preserve it a little longer. Pour a little bit. Because I'm not going for looks. I'm going for sealed. I'm going to put a little extra on here.
That looks cool.
I just want to seal it.
This corner needs to be done.
Just slopping it on there, nice and sloppy. Hey, we're gonna flip this. Can you make sure that that sawhorse gets in that hole right there, and this sawhorse gets behind this board so it goes flat?
I think it's let it dry. It's way off.
Yeah, don't lift your head up.
Nice and sloppy.
It's all thickening up. Ah, this is how you do it. Look, you just dump that in there. Totally legit, I'm telling you. This is how you paint. This is a painting tutorial.
Okay.
Always paint just like this.
Best way up.
Yes. Here, will you dump a little bit more in here? I already painted on there. It should be okay.
We can scratch the two out.
No, it'll be all right. Put a little extra on here. Nice and sloppy.
Oh yeah, easy.
Sorry for the lighting. Evening projects. All right, so what I'm doing now is this is the carpet I got from Home Depot, and I'm gonna kind of cut big here. This is our cardboard cutout. I'm gonna cut kind of big just to get the cutting part done, and then I wonder, hey, Sam, I wonder if it'd be better to kind of go over this way with it, and then take our sides out of there. It's iffy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll just go in the center of it, and I think the access will make it work. That is going to be, that'll go up on there, and then over. That should be way more than enough. And so every painter was mad at me during the painting side of this. Every carpenter that watches this video will be sending comments about my redneck carpeting skills and carpet cutting skills. So nice, man. This is perfect. Right? Just go with it, right? Just go with it. So perfect. All right. Yeah, we're done. Here, bring this to Mom.
Oh no, how am I gonna open the door now? Haha, got it. Hey, Mom. Will you wash this off?
Why?
Dad asked me to ask you if you could.
Okay. Go put it in the sink.
Okay. Let's not paint the door. Don't paint the door. Oops. Don't paint the door. I can't open it. Got it. Will you clean this one? Mom, will you clean this one too?
Sure, buddy.
So I think last time I had to look back at the video because it's been a couple days. I had to look back to see where we were at before, and I did not videotape the. Go ahead and show over there, Sam. I did not videotape actually sticking that down. All I did is use this multi-purpose glue or indoor-outdoor glue and spread it all over the board and set the board on top of the carpet and then stapled in. You can show them the staples underneath there. Just stapled that in. It don't look the greatest, but it'll work. But all I did is I put some glue on the board, set that on this cutout of carpet, stapled it around real good, and now I'm just cutting all these things out here. That stinks. That glue seeped through there. See that? It seeped through. I made sure it wasn't too heavy, or at least I thought it wasn't too heavy. But this carpet is like the cheapest outdoor carpet you can get from Home Depot. So it'll do for what we're doing. If you're trying to build the best looking fishing boat with a casting deck, don't do it the way I'm doing it, okay? You need to get a better carpet, maybe a little bit less glue, measure 3 or 4 times instead of once or twice, so that you don't have to cut extra times and all that. So right now I'm just cutting these ends off real quick. Let's see how bad this one turned out. This one didn't turn out too bad. I must have put a little extra on that piece that I didn't see it or something. Hopefully it'll wear off. Hopefully we can kind of brush that off as we go. All right, so now I'm just cutting excess off right now. And instead of trying to fold these over and make it too heavy, I'm trying to trim some of that off too. And so it's not like a precise, it's not exact science by any means, but I think it'll. And I'm not peeing this whole time. That's our boat. I'm draining water out, so just in case anybody's wondering. Yeah, so it's been raining. And anybody who watches this who actually knows how to do boats, feel free to comment so that others can see what to do and what not to do. I have no problem with that. So I'm gonna give a shout out to John Young. All right, we could call him Reverend John Young, good friend of mine. He sent me a message last night and he said he wanted more Steve Z Chronicle videos. So I'm sorry, I have not put these things together. I've not been faithful. Hey, I will say this, I do have the parts ordered for the 4-wheeler. So that is the next project. So we're getting there. Boat now, 4-wheeler next. We're getting close. That fits good though, look at that. A couple ways of doing this, Sam. Come on over here. Can you see good? Maybe if you can see good, you're all right.
I'm gonna put it right here, then you can see.
Okay, a couple ways of doing this. We could go bling bling way, where the hinges are on the outside. I don't know about that. Or you can go non-bling bling way.
That way, right there. That looks good.
Don't that just seem like it makes the most sense?
Yeah, we should do it that way.
I mean, I wonder.
I like it.
You can actually hide it a little bit better too. Come down.
And it won't make you trip if you trip on it, and you won't get your hook stuck in it as much.
I think so. Man, I like all those. Those are all good reasons, man. Push it down. Now I'm coming up with you. Just pull that end up.
Now it's on.
Okay. Flip it. Flip it.
Ooh, that looks so cool on the bottom.
Flipping it all the way around.
Flip it. Boom. That's it. Because now I gotta put boards on it. Hey, this is the framing for the underneath of it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-drill some holes here, and then we're gonna put some screws in there, okay? And actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a magic trick. It's gonna be done, okay? So Sam, I think, how should we do it? Just snap or a clap, or what do you wanna do there?
Clap.
A clap, okay. Are you ready, set, and... All right, just like that, dude, look at that, it's done. Boom,
Whoa.
nice and sturdy. Huh. Both of them got done in one shot, isn't that crazy? Magic, it's magic. All right, let me see the camera here. Let's see. Show you what we're going on here. So what we did is I screwed probably more than I needed to. I used these screws here, that one that wasn't going to go all the way through the deck, but so that I could come through the bottom. Somebody else might do it totally different than me. That's totally fine. But they're just bit in there. I felt underneath here. There's no screws poking out, and all the way through there, all the way through there, all the way through there, all the way around there. That'll be the lip for that. Should provide plenty of sturdiness for the doors. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think so. So now what we got to do next? What do we got to do next? Okay, I'm going to spray paint those that 1 and 2 off because I don't need those anymore, Sam. And then it's time to flip it over. So next shot, you'll be seeing us flipping this and trying to put it back on the boat to test fit and finish and all that fun stuff. So hang tight here for a sec.
Go ahead, video.
All right, you on, dude? You on?
Yep,
All right,
yep.
so what we're going to do now is we're going to try to put this over there. It's raining, so we're trying to hurry. We're going to try to put this on the boat, and we're going to get a fitment and kind of see where we're at, what everything's looking like, and all that good stuff. Okay, sounds good. All right, well, ha!
Now it fits. That fits good.
All right, get up there and walk on it. Need help?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
It's not perfect, but it'll work just dandy. You know, that's going to be a little bit of a bump there. Oh, well, right? It'll be okay. It looks good. It looks okay for what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
But we're not done yet, so I still got some work to do. It's starting to rain, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up today. The next time you see us, we'll come back on this video. We'll finish this video with some more work on the boat, okay? And we'll put it all together, condense it into as short a video as I can put it.
Yep.
All right. Okay, well, we, like always, kind of start after we've been working on something for a minute. And remember, hey, we're working on a boat project and doing a video about it. And we probably should be showing people what we're doing. Anyway, so what we're doing right now is I'm putting this Flex Seal white. Black will, I think, will absorb that heat and make the boat really hot. So white would hopefully reflect it. Eventually, we're going to actually kind of have a flooring in this part too. But until then, I want to try to seal up all these seams the best I can with this Flex Seal. And that's what we're doing right now. Making sure seams get hit first because I'm already running out. I didn't grab enough. Scuffed it up a little bit. We'll see. Yeah. All right.
Okay, now what are
Now
we doing?
I'm gonna hit the outside seams with this clear stuff. It looks like silly string flying through the air.
Yeah, it does. It's like flying.
All right, I gotta do some little more sanding or a little wire brushing here. Try to go sideways with it. Try to go the other way with the blade, with it. Yeah. Or the other, yeah.
What?
I would have went the other way probably, but yeah. We got the boat out on the water. Look at that thing. Sam didn't want to go. Sam, old Sammy, he decided he wanted to go catching bullfrogs today, so that's all right. Motor's running like a top. Hardly any water in there, maybe a little drip or two. She's looking pretty good. Decking is complete, screwed on there. Got a casting deck. Mess of panfish started. Yeah, it's a good day. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. You kind of seen the project. It was definitely not the best build project you'll ever see, but I hope it was at least somewhat entertaining and that you enjoyed it even a little bit. And if you did, please hit like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I love all 26 of my subscribers right now, and maybe you could be number 27. That would be so awesome. So remember, Jesus loves you, so do I. God bless you. Have a good day.